Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Prillo. I apologize for not starting immediately at the end of the countdown. I was fiddling with some stuff here. I'm not taking a break from the coasters directly. I guess it's kind of an indirect break. I had this filament loaded once again, Tan64, and I decided to give another go to a few figures, including a Stormtrooper. And the Stormtrooper turned out very nice. Very nice. Very nice, eh? Very nice. I don't really have anything for anybody to take pictures of, but I guess since Liz is here, give me a second. Let me flip off the camera. No, just kidding. Here's the Stormtrooper, Tan Stormtrooper. Turned out nice. But while I had it loaded, I realized, two things that I don't have, and I'm printing a third one. Actually, this third one is the test of a new slice of the battle droids. So I printed each of these battle droids. These are my battle droids that I printed. Unique battle droids. Unique to me. And I would say this filament color is perfect. Oops, sorry if it's not really aligned. Pretty cool, huh? You're not able? Okay, don't worry about it, Liz. I also have this awesome shirt, which you've seen this shirt before, though. I'm fairly confident you've seen the shirt. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to say Screenshot Preview. Hold it up. There's that. And I'm just going to hold up one battle droid rather than two, if you don't mind. Don't apologize, Liz. There's nothing for you to apologize for. Go. There's the battle droids. So I'm printing another battle droid. Yet another battle droid. Army building with the battle droids. Next time I get a black filament, I may end up printing a whole cache of weapons. So that instead of having the same color weapon, you can have black pistols and whatnot. But anyway, I can't stop printing figures. This is my This is the thing that I enjoy. And if I was a kid, I would have freaked at getting a 3D printer. I firmly believe this. To be able to sit here at a moment's notice and basically make a new figure is just kind of incredible to me. And I get excited when I print these figures. Like the Stormtrooper, the simple Stormtrooper. This gets me excited. I was genuinely happy. So this is, again, a battle droid. I'm printing it at 0.15 mm layer height as opposed to 0.20, just to see, if the quality is any different. I don't think it'll be dramatically different, not like night and day. Maybe a little better, but we're gonna see how it turns out. I edited the Christmas vlog. That's now done. It's in the can. It will be posted next week. So, on New Year's, basically, is when the vlog is going to get posted. So, that's going to happen. And then, week after, then that's when the next... Because, I'm not going to break my neck to get a Christmas vlog uploaded right now. Not too many people are going to see it anyway. I figured we'd just wait for a week. It'll be about 46 minutes long. Pretty lengthy, but a lot happened, a lot that I needed to capture in that particular one video. And then today, the next vlog, the new vlog, started out with a bang. We've got snow. It snowed here in Seattle, and it snowed a lot, to the point where I knew I would not be able to get out of the house. I mean, apart from playing in the snow, I did not want to bother with the streets. In fact, I don't think I'm even going to bother with trying to get out of the house beyond the house itself. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I kind of have to wait until the roads are really, really, really better. Today was definitely not the day to do it. First day of a major snowstorm. Sit it out if you can. If you can. So we did. We sledded it out. Unfortunately, no one recorded me sledding for the vlog, which would have been great because I actually did a somersault. The sled stopped and I kept going and I somersaulted. It was funny. Glad I did not injure myself. I'm fine, no concussion or anything, but it was not recorded for posterity, sadly. You're awesome at snow removal in Canada. Well, Liz, let me remind you, we have a lot of hills here, and it doesn't snow all that often in the lower elevations. So the cities are not as prepared for snow. Moreover, the people are not prepared. So it's not so much one thing. It's like a combination of many things. So if you have an opportunity to sit it out, my recommendation is to sit it out. I will likely be sitting it out until Wednesday. I'm thinking Wednesday I may, depending on the condition of the streets, may be venturing out. Snow tires can be a thing, but not everybody uses snow tires around here. So, let's see here. Checking the forecast. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, special weather statements, 22 degrees Fahrenheit. And, it's going to be snowy for a while. Tuesday. Sadly, maybe the next and last day I can get out. Packages are probably going to pile up. I will not be able to do anything, really. This is according to... Because, I do not want to be out there with the roads in horrible condition. This is the last thing you want to do. Let me check the other... Oh, my God. Yeah. See that white? That white is not good. That white is snow. 90% chance of snow. 60% chance. No rain in between. Rain Saturday and Sunday, possibly. So that might melt some of the things. But, yeah, if only I had a truck. I know, tell me about it. So I don't know what we're going to do. Tomorrow it's going to be a high of 17 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm sorry, high of 24 degrees Fahrenheit. So colder than today. 20% chance of snow. So less snow, less accumulation. Tomorrow and Tuesday. So Tuesday may be my best day to get out. Not that, there's anything out there that I'd be looking for. We have all the food we need. And then some. Oh my God. We have so much food. We have so many food. Not worried about that. A couple things I showed yesterday. The Transformers Golden Figures. Found these before Christmas. And they're 5 POA, Super 7. So, I'm a fan. Immediately. I don't think every variant of the Optimus Prime and Megatron. There were a chrome version that I just thought was, kind of lame. But this one was like, whoa, really? A golden Optimus Prime? No way. So we're gonna... Hang on. Is this gonna... Can I get it in there? That's what she said. There we go. A golden Optimus Prime. It's kind of cool. So I've got, the Santa... or I guess the Holiday Optimus Prime. I've got the holiday... well, they didn't make a holiday Megatron. But I do have the golden Megatron. They're just going to keep making variants of Megatron and Optimus Prime. And I'm going to buy them all. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Indeed. Tomorrow it is back to work. I mean, I guess I've been working, even though I haven't been working. There's the Megatron. Don't need to worry about, taking pictures or anything like that. I got them on card. They will stand next to Beavis and Butthead. There we go. This is so cool. I don't know. 5 POA figures. This excites me. This figure excites me. The printing of the Stormtrooper excited me earlier. Getting a battle droid put together, also exciting. These would be fun to give as gifts. The figures. And I haven't done a lot of that. I've given gifts or given other 3D printed items as gifts, but I don't know if I have too many people that I've gifted these to who are fans of Star Wars figures as much as I am. But after this is done, and we've got about an hour 36 left on this particular print, I'm going to go back. I got to swap the filament to go with a base of brown to do the Gamorrean Guard. And the Gamorrean Guard, I believe, is my last coaster that I needed to print. So, mucho comida in mi casa. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Seeing me feels like 2002. Well, thank you. I wish it was 2002 all over again, because no, actually I don't. Everything sucked. Like, the internet sucked. Actually, the internet used to be fun. It's no longer fun. The internet is no longer fun. You can do fun things, but it ain't like what it used to be. But then technology's advanced, so technology's gotten better, right? We didn't have 3D printing back then. Now we do. Kenan gave you links to the files. M. Hoken, yes, I can. Hey, Goffleg. Glad to see you agree. Which ones do you need? You need the, give me a second. Here's the link to where I get pretty much all the Star Wars figures that I print. One day, and I may actually, I may proposition Fix'em Dude with commissioning. Because I would love to, like, have, like, 3D printed, like, chibis of Star Wars characters and have a series of them, like what Itor has done with these. I think that would be a ton of fun. Ton of fun. Because these are just outstanding. My God. The kid me would just have flipped with printing troopers. I would have gone nuts with the printing of the figures. It's just me. It's just in me. You used to watch me on Ustream back in the day. Oh, yes. That takes me back. You want a 3D printed knee in 2023? Is that when it's due to be replaced, Midwave PC? Then I would, like, totally want one as well. M. Hoken, there's the link. I gave you the link there. That's where all of them can be downloaded. And Play Action, Itor, I believe is his real name, I believe is also working on new models, which I'm very excited about. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. Give me more. Give me more to print. I hope he keeps doing them. The only issue I've had with the Battle Droid model is specifically the legs. The built-in supports don't work that well, which is unfortunate. So I had to like basically remodel and re-slice to try to get things to work well. Oh no, you're trying to rhyme? I hope I never have to have a joint replacement. I can say that. I hope. The only thing that we've got going on tonight, I mean, I opened the figures, or at least those figures. The only other thing that we might have had happening tonight is specifically, I've got, like, nuts. And I was going to eat my nuts. Almonds, folks! No, I was going to, Diana got some nuts you'll see in the upcoming vlog, the Christmas vlog. And so some of them are really, really hot. And so we thought we'd do a little, like, a taste test. And maybe, whose nuts? D's nuts. And then I would record it and then clip it out. And it may go into the vlog, possibly. It'd be kind of fun to do. So we may be doing some nut tasting. I may be licking my own nuts that are handed to me. And then the California Reaper is one of them. I already had one. A California Reaper. I'm sorry, Carolina Reaper. Why do I keep saying California Reaper? I said that earlier and Jedi corrected me. Like, even Jedi knows it's a Carolina Reaper. Another charades. I think we had a charades yesterday and I totally did not redeem it and I apologize. Things have been a little nutty here. Nutty. Nutty. Give me a second. Oh. Alright, so I need a moderator to do. I need a moderator. Liz is it. Liz has got to come up with the charades for me to do. She's here for the moment. I'm not holding anybody to being here, by the way. Not that I ever would, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's Christmas. We're all kind of relaxing, chilling. I'm only doing this for my New Year's resolution. If I get through this year, I'm not renewing the New Year's resolution. Like, I've done it. I did it for a year. That was my resolution. But I'm going to continue. I think we've done this one before, but let's go ahead and do it again. Just for old time's sake. Here we go. Oh, Krusty. Have we done that one? All right, we're going to do Krusty's. Good one, Mark. You got it. It was Die Hard. I didn't even get to do hard. Like, second word would have been hard. That was me doing the die. Stab, stab, stab. It is not a Christmas movie. I have now said it. I will be saying it again in the Christmas vlog. It'll be Merry Vlogmas, I think will be the title. Next Saturday or Sunday, whenever it gets published. And then the week after is going to be Happy New Vlog. Is it a Happy New Year? Right? You are wrong. No, I'm not, Mark. You are wrong. It is not a Christmas movie. It's not about Christmas. Christmas is a setting. But, like, there's nothing about it where Christmas is the focal point of the movie. Like, for it to be a new vlog resolutions. See, I don't know if I've got a good New Year's resolution happening. I don't know if I've come up with a good one. I don't think Gremlins is a Christmas movie either. Die Hard begins and ends with Christmas music. Snows at the end, Christmas movie. No, that's not the qualifier. That's not the qualifier. No. We're not going to agree to disagree. Y'all are wrong. This is the hill I'm dying on. Like, on my epitaph, on my grave, it's going to be, here lies Chris Pirillo. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Seriously. That's what it's going to look like. It's Schrodinger's Christmas movie. No, I've seen it. I know it isn't. It's like saying, just because they mention Christmas. I love Hawkeye. Hawkeye was great. I joked and said it's like it's a Christmas movie, right? Or it's a Christmas series or whatever. It is not. I would not consider Hawkeye a Christmas anything. Nor would I consider The Chronicles of Narnia, or specifically The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, where Father Christmas shows up, a Christmas movie. The entire premise of Die Hard was he's flying from New York to LA to spend Christmas with his family. Fine, but it's still not a Christmas movie. I just can't. It's maybe one day I will see, as you would put it, the error of my ways. Gremlins was a Christmas movie, so said this bucket of bolts. See, Gremlins, I gotta watch it again, but at least Gremlins, the premise was he's getting a Christmas gift, right? And so it's the process of getting a gift. Gremlins is probably closer to a Christmas movie than Die Hard. Seriously, can I go to the internet and like make my own epitaph right now? Here lies Chris Pirillo. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. That's how I want to be remembered. He wanted to be remembered as someone who did not believe Die Hard was a Christmas movie. Rest in peace. You seen that where he was trying to keep away from Alan Rickman. Therefore, it's a Harry Potter movie? A. Hayes, that's about it. That's about right. Post it on my Twitter. I should do an epitaph, right? Okay, give me a second. I'm going to make your own epitaph. Custom tombstone maker. Enter tombstone text below. Chris Pirillo. When do I want to die? Let's say 2058. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. There we go. Chris Pirillo. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. There we go. 2058? Now, I want to live longer than that. We'll make it 100 years. All right. I'll live to 100. There we go. It has now been tweeted. Let me get you the link. This is the hill I'm going to die on. There. Here you go. Could 3D print a miniature tombstone? I'm not going to go that far. Papa Bear AZ! Shout out to Papa Bear AZ. If I'm missing anybody other or any other streamer here, I apologize. You can always say it's an action Christmas movie. I don't even go that far. Action movie for sure. Undoubtedly an action movie. I just don't see it as a Christmas movie. I just can't. I've tried. Can't do it. There's your Z's Light Red. The Hill of Kilimanjaro, possibly. I don't know. Papa Bear, I have not yet printed the final coaster. That will be loaded after I swap the filament again to go with the dark first. The Gamorrean Guard will be the final, I believe, the final coaster that I've been needing to print. I think they're... Did I do 6? Give me a second. Did I print the other one? Wait a minute. I'll be back in a second. So I did, well, you didn't need to fix the T16, but the T16 was the one I did last night. That was it. You printed the Gamorrean Guard? Oh, cool. I'm going to go with a dark, and then a tan, like the dark brown, and then the tan on top. I'm going to go with, like, dark light. So that's the reason I'm fleshing out the light right now. Well, one of the reasons, because I had it loaded. If only to do the battle droids. Roger, roger. These are great. I'm ready to eat my nuts. Okay. You're only half right by saying only action movie, action Christmas movie. Fine. Action Christmas movie. Tan and black. Okay. That works. Diana wanted me to do black and white. I'd also do like a blood orange red instead of a dark brown. Blood orange red and a tan, maybe? It's hard to see them with any other colors. If only you had a second printer. Yeah, no doubt. No, I don't need a second printer. Had that song in my head. I don't know why. I don't know why are they fighting out there? They are fighting. I don't know. Jedi's like, no! Oh, thank you, Papa Bear. Oh, you did the light and then the dark. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm looking at that. I think I'd be dark and I prefer dark and light. Oh, you were just playing. Sorry. Didn't know you were playing. Now I do. Alan Rickman. Yeah, I mentioned that the other day. Storm. I said that's how they got him to look shocked. You want to see D's Nuts? I think Beer Nuts is a brand. Beer Nuts is. I don't know about D's Nuts. I think people joke and say D's Nuts. Who's nuts? D's Nuts. Although if my name was D, or like that was my nickname, I'd be like, oh man, this sucks. So it was a good day today. Didn't really do a lot. Continued to clean up the Christmas mess. Did some snow play. Diana did a really good job. We had all the boxes and everything in the garage. She actually flew through it while I processed the vlog. It takes time to get through, you know, the heavy amount of video. So I got through it. I tend to dump the vlog to edit like once a week. And that's about as much storage as my phone can take, and I have to clear it off to make room for the other stuff. So tomorrow I'll begin the processing of the second one. You actually know a person named D? Ooh, Are they nuts? D's nuts? Yeah? No? Boy, we're starting some fights on Twitter now. I should do my New Year's resolution should be doing an epitaph every day for 2021. 2022. Wow. Wow, 2022. Can you believe it? It's going to be 2022. No worries, Liz. Thank you. And I hope you don't freeze your nuts out of their container, because it's cold where Liz is. It's like negative 17. Like, it's cold. We're cold and she's cold. You feel like you've lost 2 years, Gofflag? I don't disagree. Honestly, but if this is... I don't mind this as the new normal. I really don't. Alan Rickman. That's right, he played the not droid, but the Marvin? The droid? Yeah, was that it? What was his name? The cyborg, the robot? Marvin the robot? Marvin. Why do I want to say Marvin? Is that right? Correct me, you nerds. 72 degrees in Atlanta. That's right, because it's cold here, and then it's like warm in the Midwest, and then cold again. How says, you know, a person named D, but she doesn't have nuts. Well, she might. She could have stored them for the winter, possibly. With Melvin, that's what it was. I couldn't remember. Yes, that's right. Boxing Day. Liz, thank you for the first cheers tonight.
Ace Liz cheered X100. Happy Boxing Day.
Appreciate it. Before we dive into my nuts. Sorry, the eating of my nuts. Actually, sorry, the eating of Diana's nuts. We will soon commence the eating of Diana's nuts. Marvin was the droid in Hitchhiker's Guide. Okay, so Marvin? Was it Marvin? Why did Krusty say Melvin? Is he trying to throw me off? Yeah. Krusty nuts. He has Krusty nuts. I do not think I'm going to keep Beavis and Butthead on the desk. But it is kind of fun to, like... Yeah. It's like, his peanut gallery. Nut. I don't think that means what you think it means, Beavis. I should keep these. I should keep them, like, an arm's length away, the Beavis and Butthead. Beavis, would you like to try my sweaty balls? Yeah, your balls are sweaty. Super 7 is going like, really? Is he using the figures? He bought those figures? We can't ask for them back? Those are his now? Do you see what he's doing with them? That ain't right. That's what they're doing. No, they're not. Super 7 does not watch me. Guaranteed. You're seeing a lot of ads for the Book of the Book of Boba Fett. Yes. Try saying that 5 times fast. I am excited, trying to get it out of my mind, because if I don't, then I'd obsess. Today's the 26th, so 3 more sleeps. 3 more sleep, right? 3 more? 3 more sleeps? Is that what we got? Cannot wait! I'm so excited! I'm probably more excited for the Book of Boba Fett than I was Christmas. Because I don't... Here's the thing. I don't know what's coming with the Book of Boba Fett. Whereas, you know, you get old enough, then you kind of know what's going on at Christmas. You're going to try and sub me between now and the 31st. You're only at 148, so you better get on it. Oh, out-sub me. You could possibly do it. Because we've hit a lull. We're in a lull. So you might be able to do it, Dan. You might be able to do it. You might be able to pull it off. We should do a Die Hard watch party while we're still in the Christmas spirit. Oh my god. I just watched it. Just to confirm. I'm like, am I wrong? Did I miss something? I don't know. 58 in Chandler. That always sounds weird. I know someone named Chandler. Last name Chandler. A couple people named Chandler. So anytime I hear that, it's like they better put on like pants or a blanket or something. That sounds cold. It's on all the time at Christmas time. What? That's because they're catching the wave. It never used to be that way, and then the internet decided to make Die Hard a Christmas movie. That's why. That's the only reason why. I'm telling you. Okay, maybe I'll change, right? Maybe, just maybe, my heart will grow 3 sizes in some future Christmas. I mean, it's a good movie. I enjoy the movie. I don't really consider it the way that everyone else considers it, I guess. It's like saying, I don't know how, a droid is a human being because it speaks. No, it's not a human being. It's just a robot. Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger. I'll call this one Beavis and I'll call the other one Butthead. I've been waiting to find or to hear back from one of Jedi's friends, a young boy, who'd really... Jedi has 2 friends, boys, who want a 3D printer. Like, it's kind of funny. So, like, that's the way that we can lure them in to be Jedi's friend. I mean, the Jedi would be their friend anyway, but it's good because I hope Jedi continues to have both friends who are girls and boys. If only because she doesn't have any other kind of influence around here from peers, right? No boy, no girl, no brother, sister. The Chris that stole Christmas. All the Krusties down in Krustyville. The internet couldn't make a Die Hard Christmas movie. It always was. Oh, give me a break, Krillin. If the internet made a Die Hard Christmas movie, it did it on AOL Online. No, I'm telling you. People keep talking about it. They kept talking about it, so it made it a thing. Oops, that was wrong. I had this other one on the clipboard. Oops. There we go. Now it's on the clipboard. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I've been playing Zelda. The next thing I need to do is I basically need to go to a Zelda website or whatever and like get a map. I've got to find the best Zelda map website and like load it up on my computer and then play because I got to like get all. I've picked up some heart containers. I remember where some secrets were. I've gotten through the first level, but I got to get the sword, the white sword, not the magic sword. That's the ultimate sword. I don't think I can get that yet. But I want to upgrade my sword. I want to get my the ring, the blue ring, and the sword. I want to upgrade both of those, and I got to remember where they are again. And I can't remember, so I've got to like go and like re-Zelda things. But it's fun. I mean, even though it's just a tiny freaking screen, not as easy to control as like something on the bigger screen, like something larger. But see, ultimately, what I'll do with that Zelda is I'll play it and just get everything, just earn everything, and basically beat the game minus picking up the Triforce, just to have it. I think I did that anyway on the NES. For the TV, the NES on the TV. What did they call it? The NES reboot? Can't remember the name of it. Funny story. When Krusty was a lad, Krusty, you're the only grown-up who refers to himself as a lad. Boomer. We used to drive up the coast past the San Onofre nuclear power plant on the way to La. The reactors are those two giant concrete dooms with red aircraft warning lights on top. So my pops used to call it the Dolly Parton Memorial. I never understood it. How can she have a memorial if she's still alive? I think I've seen those. Weren't they in the Naked Gun? NES, best system. Prove me wrong. I can't disagree with you. Hey, Tactile. Good to see you. Cherry, I'm with you on this one. I feel I'm with you. One of the things that I have, I'm not going to say debated. One of the things that I've considered, if I could ever luck into a massive cache of NES cartridges, like a big, like, I would consider basically maybe not making a complete run for Nintendo stuff. Maybe if Jedi, you know, goes down that path, I think getting NES cartridges would be fun. But I'm not a retro kind of guy. Like I said, I would have to luck into a massive collection of NES cartridges in order to do something like that. Probably that was filled with Camp Pendleton, just south of there. See, I want to say that was from, that's when I saw him in Naked Gun. Can't remember which Naked Gun, though. Only saw Naked Gun when it was on, on cable. Maybe we rented it now. I can't really remember. Did we rent it? Sure. You want to find a massive cache of cash? I will not disagree with you there. There's a retro gaming store. Here refurbishes and sells NESs. Prices $2 on them and cartridges. Kim, I would consider, and I think you mentioned this to me once. I would consider picking up an NES, like a vintage NES restored. I don't think I'd be able to do it. But, like, in order to start down the path of cartridges, it's like, they're kind of pricey. And there are a lot of them. I mean, it's a definitive list. I know a lot of people love streaming NES playback on Twitch. I think what I wish I had more freedom to do was I would love to play NES games and stream them on Twitch. I think that would be a lot of fun. But I think the problem with that is copyright. I don't think Nintendo likes you to do that. DS Koopa, I don't know him that well. Just buy a Raspberry Pi, use ROMs. I don't need the Raspberry Pi. I mean, I have MAME. I'm not sure about the ROMs. Those would have to be, found legally. But I could easily load it on the PC that I use to stream. This PC, the PC that I'm using to stream. Because I have the arcade cabinet. It needs to be repaired. The VGA, the screen, I think, is blown a capacitor. So hopefully BizSNES will be able to repair it, possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Thank you for the cheer, Midnight Smith. Very appreciated. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Midnight Smith, another streamer here on Twitch. We were, I thought, going to be eating, or me taste testing some spicy nuts, but Diana and Jedi completely disappeared. I would imagine as long as you don't say how you're playing the games, Nintendo shouldn't care. It's like streaming any other game. Possibly, but it would be better to, like, plug it in and play that way. Good to see you, Mine37388. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. I'm going to find out what Diana and Jedi are doing, because I thought, again, the nuts thing was going to happen. I have been told that the nuts thing is happening. Santa's stuck in the elevator. I hope he makes it out okay. You'd imagine... Oh, sorry. Apparently your dog loves edamame. Oh, edamame is awesome. Shells, not so much. But hey, it's good that you're able to use all the edamame, as long as they can be digested. I don't know if the shells can be. We have a vlog, an old vlog, where Jedi was eating edamame. She's like 3 years old. She was able to figure out how to do edamame. It's been a while since we had it. Costco used to sell it. And I don't know if it's seasonal or what, but they did not. Costco hasn't had it in eons. But I haven't gone to Costco because I haven't necessarily needed to. If I don't need to go to Costco, I won't. Not gonna happen. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Alright, this isn't looking too bad. You know, suddenly I'm realizing why... Yeah, I guess it wouldn't matter. The layer lines on the battle droid. Why the legs were positioned the way they were versus the way that I positioned them to minimize supports. But, you know, I mean, it's 3D printed, so it's not going to be perfect. The only thing I wish that he did was make the head more flexible. At this point, you have to melt it in order to get it in there and to stick in the battle droid head. I also wish that the Stormtrooper had more of a click-on for the helmet so that it snapped in place. Stormtrooper's a good model. As long as he continues to model figures much like he has with the Stormtrooper. Because some of his earlier ones, they don't go together as well. Like the Darth Vader doesn't go together as well. But, I mean, it works. If anyone has something they'd want to complete in 2021, you only have 5 days left. True. That's your problem to figure out how to poop it out. No, Krusty, that's your problem. It will, or let me put it this way. It will become your problem. When's the last time I did maintenance on that printer? I think the last time we talked about it. It is common for me to see streamers on Twitch play ROMs for NES on their PC. Oh, fair enough. I would probably need help getting up to speed. I've seen some people never play, what do they call them? First runs or whatever, playing the games. Kim, we have not yet seen Encanto. 4 times in the past week. Wow. Must be that good. It is on our list. We will watch it. I hope soon. Possibly even tonight. We'll see if we can wrap up the stream after the nuts. And after I start the coaster possibly. Then Encanto would be it. You completed your hair loss. Well, congratulations. Yeah, I don't even know that much about it. I've seen it advertised. I mean, it looks fine. I know there are Lego sets. They look very colorful. Like, very colorful. So maybe it is entirely possible that we can unwind with some Encanto. Have I seen Klaus? Yes. Mine 37388. Saw it partially and then didn't finish it for a while. And then picked it up again. Did watch it. Klaus is good. Klaus is good. I enjoyed it. I thought the story was well told. I feel it was a bit longer than it needed to be. And sometimes I feel that way about films. Like, there's some movies that I wish were shorter. And some that I wish were longer. Klaus was one that I felt went on a little too long. But it was good. It wasn't bad. If you've not seen Klaus, totally worth it. I can't even remember. What did I watch last night? I think I finished up a couple of things. But nothing really remarkable. Nothing to write home about, so to speak. If my grandson wanted to start saving for 3D printing, which would you recommend? How? I would recommend, if that's how I say your name. Apologies if it's not. Prusa is awesome. This is one that I've been using, as Krusty mentioned, for the past year. And it's great. It would have cost around $450. Totally worth it. Like, totally worth it. Absolutely worth it. Low hassle. Easy to use as far as, like, 3D printing is concerned in the grand scheme of things. It runs like a champ. It's great. It changed my life. This one specifically. Don't cheap out. Unless they love tinkering, right? That's a different kind. I think there would be a different kind of experience, but not so much. All right, so we're gonna do this here. All right. Wait. How are we're doing a nuts blind taste test? Blind nuts.
Blind? Oh, we have to guess it?
Wait, you gotta guess it too?
Oh, you're doing it?
Who's doing it?
You.
You're doing it too?
Okay. No, we're all doing it.
Well, you can't. No, I don't think Jedi. You should.
No, she says she's ready.
Dude, these are really Diana. The Carolina Reaper.
I think she could do it. She was all like, no.
Okay.
I think she could do it.
Okay, if you're ready.
And then you can say I did it, and everyone's gonna believe you. Oh, you thought what?
Nothing. It surprises me. I just don't want her to injure herself. That's all. I'm just being protective dad. All right, well, I guess the nuts are on pause again. So I guess Diana has to come over here. Is that what's going on? Give me a second. Diana, bring a stool or something. Bring the desk. Jedi eats the Reaper and handles it better than Chris. No, dude, I had one last night. Hang on, I gotta get the desk because I think Diana's gonna be joining. I'm excited for Jedi to try it. I had to say I was excited.
So this is what I'm thinking. So
We figured it out.
Good.
You can set the bucket out, right?
Yeah. Hey, thanks for following Shellac. Love your your avatar. I said emote. No, your avatar is awesome. Welcome to the Play Shop. I am 3D printing. I'm usually 3D printing something every day. I love Star Wars, as you. Moo. Let's not put that anywhere near electronics.
okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so
Can we put this somewhere where it's not going to get knocked over on accident? Can we put this in a sippy cup?
Yes.
Thank you.
A sippy cup. All right.
Don't need an accident. Yeah.
so this is what I'm thinking.
What are you thinking? Trek Nerd says no permanent damage will be done, just pain and suffering.
Dad,
That's basically what anybody says about watching my stream.
so we put it here, and then I mix them up.
Yeah.
I
And
mix
then
them up.
we blindly have to choose. Well, you're gonna show them the flavor.
Wait, what now?
And then we're gonna show them each flavor, and then we're gonna set them here, and Jedi's gonna mix them up, and blindfolded we have to pick one, and then say what we think it tastes like.
Yeah, but
Like, okay, that's definitely Carolina. So one of us is gonna get like a really.
I don't get
and
it.
once we taste it, she like moves it out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense because the problem is that two spices could get mixed up and then you wouldn't know. That's not a good idea.
No, mix up the nuts.
No, but I know what you're saying and I don't think that's going to work. You can explain it again, but I'm telling you, I know what you're saying and I don't think
We're gonna set them out.
I don't think it'll work. I think it's better to try it to see what it is. You try it and then you look at it. Here, this is the one we just grab one blindly. You try it, then you say, "Oh, it's hot." Then you look at it. Well, you're saying put two down. Don't put. There's no two. Don't put two.
We're gonna put all of them down.
Let's see.
Why would you put all of them down?
Okay, we're gonna put all of them
No,
down.
no, but you could do it one at a time.
Yeah, I know.
But then why would you then do them one at a time? Don't put them all down.
No, we're gonna put them all down, and we're not gonna be able to look.
Right.
Jenny's gonna mix them up so we don't see the order they're in.
But
so we're not like I'm gonna go.
So then what I'm saying is do that, but just do it
That's
one.
what we're doing.
No, you said put them down.
Jenny puts one out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so you get to surprise us.
Yes.
With the win. Okay.
Yes.
I'll put 'em back
All right,
here.
Diana, you have to sit here though because
I know, hold on.
you got to be in the scene.
I have to go change our sippy cup. Okay. So.
Careful with that, baby. That's
So
wood.
what we're gonna do, baby, is you get to pick it out, but we can't see. And then you put it.
We're only gonna have like one of each. They're not. I had one. I had a Carolina Reaper last night. It was spicy.
Hold on to it so
It was
you can
hot.
read what it is. What taste? What do you think? Well, I could just tell you. This one says
It was hot. I'm gonna get Well, or hun, she could give one. We try it, and then we guess what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, hang on. I gotta.
Yeah.
All right, because hang on. I gotta get water. Let's.
Well, I gotta get her some.
All right.
So I'll bring water.
All right, yeah, bring water, because...
Is it a sippy cup?
Oh.
Wait, I have to try it too?
No,
You put out the good.
you don't have to. You can,
After.
if you want.
You can. Do you want to?
I had like I said, I had the Carolina Reaper last night, and it was... No, Mark, I totally agree. I know. I totally understand. We have some milk, but... We don't have a lot of nog left. We really don't drink a lot of milk around here. Like, drink it straight. Exactly, mine 37388. Total it's a total nut test. Nut tastings. Tasty nuts. No, I hear you, Mark. I had eggnog last night. Specifically for that reason. Specifically. Da 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 da. Almond milk. Yeah, I just don't like any milk straight. Ooh, no. Could we make chocolate milk? We don't have any syrup to make chocolate milk, unfortunately. Well, we do. Yeah, but we'd have to drink a lot of it. Have our smoked anything? Yes. Salmon. UW Bothell suspends operations for Monday, December 27th due to ice and snow in the area. Oh, great. So Monday, everybody's out. On December 26, 1982, Time announced that the personal computer was the person machine of the year. Yeah, like everything's gonna be shut tomorrow. Nothing's gonna happen here. Nothing is going to happen apart from me. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's big snow in the PNW. Massive snow. Yeah, I guess we've smoked a turkey too. No, I love snow. I enjoy the hell out of snow. I don't mind at all. It's fun. I wish we could count on it every year, but it doesn't always happen. Just missed it by a day, though. It would have been great to have a white Christmas. We did. It did snow on Christmas. Technically, it did. But nothing actually stuck. Uh-oh. Horrid 7, you've been warned by a moderator. I'd pay attention. So it was a snow day today, which is great. But it's going to be a snow week. That's what has me concerned. The snow day, I'm fine with. But a snow week, then it's kind of like, we'll be fine. I'm so not worried about us. We've got plenty of everything that we need. Like, we are prepared in that sense. Prepared. Probably over-prepared. Actually, I've got to make new beans tonight. Pretty much had the last of the beans yesterday, but... snowstorm. California snowstorm shuts down 70-mile stretch of interstate. Wow. Lived in the Midwest 4 years. Had memories. See, I grew up in the Midwest, so I was used to snow and ice. Not as big of a deal. I feel I could handle it well enough. I've been able to handle things fine here in the past. I've been able to gauge well enough here in Seattle. Personally, have not run into issue with snow and rain and all that, but I've always kind of been not necessarily in control, but like knowing full well what I could and could not handle, where I felt other drivers were or were not able to handle. Move there for the first job. Oh, yeah. We'll see if you're not used to it. Nice beard. Oh, it's all disappeared. Except for the soul patch. Hello, Tactile. Again. How are you doing? How you doing? But every time, like, Diana and Jedi disappear, they're, like, gone. I thought we were starting, but I guess not. So, at some point, we're going to be eating spicy nuts. I think. I hesitate to promise, because, you know, they went down to get water, and then were apparently eaten by the kitchen. We have now reached the Chris is wiping his face stage of the broadcast. Oh, I heard something fall. No, all the nuts are up here. Diana's gonna try the same nuts as me. The kid in you loves the sound of Snow Week, but the adult part of me sees no difference in my life apart from the inconveniences. See, the real MKB, I feel the same way. Like, it's cool. I got nowhere I really need to be, apart from, like, regular errands. Those would be on pause. Would snow affect school for kids? Possibly. Jedi's remote, so it's irrelevant. She doesn't go back to school anyway until the 3rd. Any plans for the new year? Not really. It'll probably be a long stream that night. I'll stream the New Year stream.
The one who can't finish whoever can't finish the challenge has to eat the warheads.
Okay.
The really sour warheads.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I can finish the challenge, though.
Yeah.
I'm more than fairly confident.
That's what the last person said that didn't finish
Hun,
the challenge.
I literally had the Carolina Reaper last night, and I was fine. It was hot, but it was fine.
You guys close your eyes.
Hang on.
Okay.
Give me a second.
So Jedi's gonna show them, well, what we can't see, which one she picks for us.
Here's the trash.
And then
Okay.
say
Are you
open
ready?
or then
You
say
have to
open.
close you both guys have to.
Which one she's
Okay.
gonna pick for us first.
Hang on.
Okay. Ready?
Wait.
Oh, you pick out the.
Wait, here's one more
Okay.
trash. I'm not
Well, okay. Why are we dealing with
She's
trash?
getting the warhead ready for the loser.
We're not gonna.
For the loser.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
We're gonna. Hang on. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. So she's gonna show them what flavor she chooses,
Okay.
and then we reach in.
So. Yeah. Where are the other ones? I see 3.
One's
Where are
on
the
the
5?
floor.
One's on the
Oh,
floor.
they're on the
5.
floor.
Where's the other? Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna try spicy nuts,
Okay. Are you ready, guys?
but we
Okay.
don't know which ones we're trying.
Wait, let me fit this.
That Jedi is going to put in front of us,
Okay.
and then we try them with our eyes closed.
Do you have a coaster?
Yeah, I just printed like a ton of them
Where?
right here, including the Rancor.
Awesome.
It is awesome. Fits
Okay,
perfectly
you guys.
too.
Okay, you guys.
Okay.
You gotta close your eyes.
Okay.
Now.
We're doing this live on Twitch.
So, okay.
Here we go. This is live again.
Are you showing them, baby?
Oh wait, yeah.
Okay, show them the flavor so they can see.
Because we can't wait. Did you open them first, Diana?
Oh, wait.
You need to open
Yeah,
them first.
let me open them
Because
all.
let's
You can
not-
do it again.
Yeah.
I won't
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
Sorry, I
Because
forgot.
otherwise they will like explode everywhere. Alright, here we go. Thank you for following, Lady Sculptress. Is this an assumption that you're into sculpting? Art? Yes? Do you stream on Twitch? I'm 3D printing something pretty much every day, most of it Star Wars, because I'm a Star Wars fan. We're in the process of beginning a spicy nut taste test here. So I can't really see. We won't be able to see chat as well, apart from in between. So here we go.
All right.
Okay,
Now we're
think so.
ready.
Okay, close your eyes.
Okay.
We're doing the spicy nut taste test challenge. Okay, my eyes are closed, Jedi. You pick out which
Oh
of
yeah, show them.
the nuts that.
Oh, it's okay.
That's what I was worried
That's
about.
okay, that's
Okay,
okay.
it's okay.
We'll
It's
get
okay. We'll get them in a second. Are your eyes closed?
Yes.
All right. Because we're streaming this live on Twitch.
Okay.
There's no takesy
Oh,
backsies.
no, yeah. Make sure they can see the name.
Yeah, make
right?
sure they can see it.
Here, I'll scoot over. So.
Oh my goodness, I think it's gonna be like super hot. You probably can't see it, but it's
Good job.
You don't know if it was a good job.
And no, I meant like telling them.
Well, tell him. But we don't know
like,
if they can see
what
him.
she's doing.
Okay.
Right.
so. I told them in
Okay.
threat.
We're ready.
Can't see.
Okay.
Oh, put it here.
Huh, wait,
next-
no.
Oh, she's
Just-
Oh yeah, she's moving my hand into the bowl.
Yeah, there we go.
Or
Move,
yeah.
yeah.
Move
That's my hand.
Oh, I feel it. I feel it.
Okay.
Okay, got mine. And 3 of these have warning labels on them, by the way.
Which one?
Ready?
Yeah.
You already ate it? Oh, okay.
Daddy, get it.
Ooh,
Mmm. That's good.
that one's
Do you even know the choices?
Ghost pepper.
Hey!
You got it first. She got it first.
No, I said ghost pepper.
I said it
She
first.
said it
No, you didn't. We'll
Who
go to
said
the
it
video.
first?
I said it first.
No, she said
I literally have it on tape. Well, okay, maybe it's not literally a tape.
Okay.
No, she didn't say it first. I swear I said it. Chat. Who's watching live right now? I said it first, right? Did someone clip it? Someone needs to clip it. All right.
Okay.
Are we ready for the second one? That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was. Woo,
Okay.
woo. Kick
Not
that
bad.
in.
Not bad.
Ready.
Now I can say I've had ghost pepper.
Oh yeah, you can show them. Here, I'll scoot
Okay.
over. Mhm.
Waiting.
Oh yeah, you can show them, baby.
Yeah.
You can show them first.
Gotta go.
Okay.
do
Go
this.
ahead, baby. It's okay. It's
Yep. Go for it. Are we doing it? People, are we doing it?
Yeah. Are you showing
Is she
them?
whispering into your ear, telling you what it is?
No.
Okay.
No. Well, we won't tell. We'll just.
What do you mean we won't tell?
I mean, we won't tell what it is.
What do you mean?
I
We
mean-
don't know what it is. That's the
Oh.
whole idea. All right.
Okay.
Are we ready? Here? Did we?
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Okay.
It's on the
Oh,
bottom.
move his hand.
What do you mean?
towards
Okay,
it.
this?
Move his hand.
Here.
Or move.
Here.
Oh, thanks, baby.
No, that's me.
Oh. Sorry. Okay, ready?
I don't know which one this is, so it's a surprise to me too.
Not as spicy at all.
Mm.
Definitely not as spicy.
Sriracha.
Sriracha.
Oh,
That was
she said
sriracha.
it first.
I think I said it first again.
Oh, she said it first.
No, I'm pretty sure I said it first
heard
again.
with my ears.
I'm pretty sure. I'm glad I'm recording this. She's whispering. They're cheating right now. Y'all are getting this.
No.
Yeah. And by the way, we got a new follower here on
I'm
Twitch,
saying-
Lady Sculptress. She says, I didn't know you streamed on Twitch every night, 6 p.m. Pacific. I am right here. You remember watching YouTube channel before Jedi was born. We're vlogging every week now. Again.
Okay.
But streaming live every night.
You know how I knew that was sriracha? Because
Because I said it first?
Because it's my favorite.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you identified it so quickly.
Ready?
Right, okay. All right. Next one.
Okay, not that one. We already... Oh, this is a mystery too.
Yes, it is.
No, it's a mystery to
Oh,
me too.
did
Okay.
you show them, baby?
Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta
it's
show them.
Okay, this is it. I think it's gonna be very spicy.
Well, now we know it's spicy.
Well, they're all spicy.
I know they're all spicy. Okay, thank you. I've got the
Oh.
cup in my hand.
Thanks. Thank you, baby. Mmm. Cayenne.
Yes, it's cayenne
Is it?
pepper.
Yeah, cayenne.
That's good.
She said it. She said it first.
She did. That time I know she said it first because
'Cause
I
I'm
wasn't
not-
sure what it was.
Because I'm the only one that said it. That's why I said it first.
I'm telling you, I think I said it first.
That
Maybe
was
I'm
good.
maybe I'm thinking
Okay. Yeah, I think
Uh,
you are. Like
like-
crazy.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, you gotta
I
close
agree.
your
wasn't
eyes.
where I was going with that, but sure. Okay, yeah, okay, fine.
That one was pretty good.
It was.
Yeah.
It was tasty.
I almost
Just-
elbowed you in the face.
Just pick one. There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're gonna hate it. They're gonna hate.
Jedi could be psyching us out.
Wrong.
Hang on, dude.
Okay.
Hole.
I mean,
Here, Jedi, just... Where is it? Honey, sweetie.
Okay,
Sweetie.
Okay,
Thanks,
honey.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right,
got mine.
honey. Okay, wait, where is it?
I got mine.
Okay. Jedi, be careful about touching these. Oh, this is the ghost or the hot one, the Carolina Reaper. Yeah.
You said it. You said it first.
I said, woo!
She said it first.
Oh my god.
She said it first.
No, she didn't. I said this is the. And I said
finished
Carolina.
it. I said Reaper. I finished it first. So.
I don't think you should be touching these, and here's why. Because you need to wash your hands.
No, she didn't touch them. Did
Yeah,
you?
she did. She
Oh.
put them in my hand.
Oh, it's okay.
And if you touch them, remember when you thought that the cayenne pepper downstairs was play sand and it wasn't, and you got it in your eyes? I don't want that to happen
How did you
with
eat
this.
How did you eat that without? It like tastes like nothing. All you feel is like heat.
What are you talking about? It's fine. It's warm, but
It made
I
my
can
nose-
handle it.
Yeah. I don't like things that don't have flavor. It's just like
Are you
Burn.
calling me bland?
burn. There's no flavor.
towel.
Woo!
Mommy is right. There is no flavor. It is pretty.
Woo! It's just like burn.
All right, next one. Last one.
Uh,
Yeah, it is. We've had
more.
4.
Okay, sorry. Well, that was spicy. Mm-mm.
It was
Don't
good.
like that.
Really? It was good. It was fun.
Guys, ready?
It's still tingling. Yes, we're ready.
You can handle the spice better than me. Oh, I'll make sure you show them, baby.
Where'd she go? Okay,
Oh, sorry.
she's eating them. Yes, you are, and I know because I opened my eyes to see where you were. Guarantee I saw you eating them.
Did you try it, baby? Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
she did.
Oh, yeah, show them. Show them first.
Waiting. Thank you. Okay,
Do they see it, baby? Okay.
it's
Woo!
the pickle nuts because the dill. I can taste the dill immediately.
Spicy dill pickle.
Yeah, this is really good.
Boom.
Actually, this is a really good one.
I win because I said the name.
Okay. What?
The warhead.
User.
I didn't lose.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't, dude. I picked them like I don't.
You gotta eat that because I cannot handle those.
Okay,
Oh
you
my
can't
gosh.
handle the warheads. It's fine. I will open my own candies,
Woo.
honey. I don't really want people touching the
No.
food that I eat.
She
No,
went to
honey.
the
I
trouble
thank
of
you.
getting-
I don't.
or-
You can eat it then.
Okay. Will you try a new one?
Yeah, I'll try a new one, but I don't like
grab a
people
new
touching my food before I eat it. These are good. Give me another Reaper.
How do you have a child and yet you're like, you're
What?
gonna eat another one?
Give me another Reaper.
It's way too spicy.
It was good.
Thank you for waiting till I moved. Was that the Carolina Reaper?
That's the Reaper. Goes right through you.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. It like hurt my tummy.
You won't have another one of these? Seriously.
No.
We'll have to eat them.
Oh no, but my mouth is already like owie. Like
Really?
It feels like I drank acid. Like my cheeks are burning.
Really?
But remember,
It's
I've always
hot.
had, like a sensitive mouth.
It's hot, but like I mean, it's definitely something that would stick with you. Because I had another Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, he did. He had another one. Oh my
I'm getting a little sweat too. I'll eat it. Don't worry, honey. I got you. Don't worry. I like warheads, honey. I like warheads a lot.
Ow! Drinking coffee after, like a warm beverage after you burns even more.
Really? Does it? Oh, that's right.
Not
That's
do that.
true. Didn't even think of that. Now I want to try a warm beverage.
Like what?
Oh, no, it was. Okay, you
I
gotta.
want to see eat this because I cannot.
Warheads? I love warheads.
Mom, you gotta see it.
I literally feel like I just drank acid. Oh my god, no way. I cannot.
It's like you're indestructible.
I know.
Kind of.
Oh, no way.
You're gonna make me.
I think I burned off all my taste buds.
You probably did, dude. It's spicy, but
Why
It's
is
not
it-
bad.
Why is it so bad? I don't think it was this bad yesterday.
mm-mm.
It's like
Did you
burning
have
my
one?
cheek. Yeah.
Because I definitely had one.
Isn't it?
And it was spicy, but I thought it went away pretty well.
Yeah. Yesterday when it wasn't
Ugh.
this bad.
No, Krusty, I'm not doing that.
What?
He wants me to eat a candy corn. Shame on you.
Out of nowhere, he says that.
Hey,
I am indestructible.
candy corns.
By the way, thank you for following Buzzinator007.
You like that one today? It's not bad.
Would you rather never shower and bathe, cleanse yourself the rest of your life, or never brush your teeth the rest of your life? I'm gonna have to say never shower and bathe. No, never brush my teeth.
Ew, but then...
You choose then. Get the lids on these things. Don't leave the nuts laying around loose.
These are the ones that fell.
Here, I'm gonna try the srirachas here.
Oh yeah, those are good. No, those are mine. You eat the other ones. Have at it. These are...
Can I try it?
Carolina
Yeah, srirachas?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me. After the Carolina Reaper, everything else tastes like nothing.
This is sriracha. Oh my gosh. Let's get the lids. We're gonna have to do the lids. Oh,
But the dill one is really good.
How does it taste?
sriracha?
Bad?
It's good.
Wait, it's not spicy?
Not as bad as the Carolina.
Diane has the best would you rathers.
Aw, who says that?
GG776, remember from the vlog.
Okay, let me think.
Nope, no thinking aloud.
Well, I got, like, on the spot. I
Stop.
can't do
Nope,
it.
no thinking. You can't think. Don't think. There's no thinking aloud.
I can't think.
I know. Don't.
Would you rather freeze
Yes.
to your end or burn to your end?
No. What?
Which one?
Freeze.
Freeze?
Freeze.
Not me. I don't know. It's a toughie. I heard you go numb. Like when
You do.
No, not when you freeze. You get.
But then you get hot
Yeah,
at the end.
you overheat. Oh, there's
It
like.
feels like that.
There's,
Yes, happy holidays, Lawn on the Milk Lover.
Is this all mine?
No worries, Krusty. Enjoy. And thank you, I go by they. It was epic.
You like them?
Yeah, can I have them?
She likes what? Srirachas?
Okay.
Okay.
Have her try a Reaper.
Okay.
Let me try another Cayenne.
Cayenne pepper.
The Cayenne. The Ghost. Let me try a Ghost.
It doesn't taste that much.
Wait, where's the Ghost?
It doesn't really taste that much.
Yeah, it's
But
pretty
if it
good.
tastes in real life, it's like it's hot to the
Yeah.
zero.
I like the actual
Hot.
sauce.
I wonder if they
This is the Ghost.
I wonder if they put like a little bit of non-spicy to it. It'd be like less spicy. I think that's a winner. I think that was the winner. I think the sriracha is the winner.
No, the dill.
Can I have this all to myself?
No, I don't know about that. Hun, we're not. Don't give her a whole thing of nuts, Diana.
Half of them.
No, dude, that's a lot.
I think it's too spicy.
Honey, no. We're not going to give you the whole thing of nuts.
She's saying like nobody else eats them. Like
I don't know about that either. No, Diana, we're not going to give her a whole thing of almonds.
Okay, she's not saying.
You can give her 5. You can give her 6.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. But she doesn't.
No, that's not what she said.
You know, just look at it.
She said she wanted the rest of them, basically.
She wants to make sure nobody else eats them. She can't eat the other one.
But she's not going to be the only one eating those. That's what I'm saying.
She's saying she can't eat the other ones because they're really tasty.
Well, this isn't a thing where, oh, I can't eat the other ones, therefore I get the other ones. They're there to enjoy.
It's like you forgot how to be a child. How
I know how to be a child, but I also know that you're not going to be eating a whole can of nuts. Really? I think that's exactly what she was... Diana? That's what she's gunning for. But other people will eat them. That's what I'm saying. That's what you don't seem to understand. I understand that, Diana.
She can't have any of the other
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Therefore, we get to enjoy.
Yeah, but Diana, but...
And she's saying she doesn't get to enjoy all these.
Uh-huh.
So she would like
Yeah.
have one
No.
that she can,
Yes.
like enjoy.
Diana, and that's what I'm saying, is like she's not going to be the only one eating that one. You enjoy sriracha too. Cutting yourself off from the nuts that are yours is not viable, especially for like almonds. You don't give a whole can of almonds to a kid.
If you were Aladdin, you would eat the bread. You would not give it to the monkey, would you? You would eat it in front of him.
Yeah, like nuts that a child doesn't need, or bread that a starving monkey needs. You're talking apples and oranges, Diana. No, there's no putting in the trash either. No, it's not fighting, Diane Jedi, but you're not going to be the only person eating those nuts. Yes. Seriously, Diana. Don't give her the can of nuts.
Lawn Milk Lover just resubscribed for 4 months. Almonds, folks.
Pretty much Lawn Milk Lover. Thank you, Anonymous Cheer. Appreciated. They were fine. I thought the nuts were fine. Not too spicy. That's not spicy at all. I go by they. Santa Claus must have got those on sale. And we don't pick up almonds all that often, and Diana really enjoys them. So I want to make sure Diana enjoys her gift. This was just something where we were doing a fun little challenge thing. There's nothing to apologize for. Jedi. Yeah. But there's nothing to apologize for. You don't need to be sorry. You want some of the nuts, right? Great. That's fine. Mommy's allowing you to have some of her nuts, but you're not gonna, like, you can't say that you get domain over all of them. Yeah, but you were saying that you want to eat those nuts. Like, those were yours. And what I'm saying is, as long as you're able to share them, because your mom likes the srirachas too. And they're hers. There! That's it! I understand so hard to understand this. You have great enjoyment for almonds and cashews? Well, nuts are, I mean, they're not really, I mean, they are a snack. They're definitely a snack, but they're more for health, right? You shouldn't eat nuts as a snack. They're there for when you need something that's meaty and good for you. Filberts, never enjoyed. Brazils I like. Brazils can be good. I'm a huge fan of pistachio. Love pistachio. Love macadamia. Love cashew. What other ones? Those are like my top 3. Pine nuts are okay. I like pine nuts. Almonds are fine. Walnuts are okay. Pecans, fine. Peanuts, What other nuts? What are we missing?
The Midnight Smith cheered X100. I'm sorry, nuts aren't a snack. I eat a can a week.
Well, you only need like 5 nuts to get the fats that you need for the day. Well, you don't need a lot of nuts. And the problem is that the way that we eat nuts, not necessarily around here, but like the big we, the general we just like fly through them. Like gigantic cans of nuts. Let me tell you, we've got so many snack foods lying around right now. About 13 minutes left on this this battle droid. Oh, I was gonna ask Diana. I didn't know if they were hovering. I gotta ask about Encanto to find out if we're Encantoing tonight. Give me a second. Oh, sorry. There we go. I'll be back. Diana, are we gonna Encanto tonight? Why? What? Okay. Then we can do it tomorrow. It's not a big deal. Trust me, everyone's gonna shut. There's nothing that's happening tomorrow. Everything's gonna be shut down. Like, totally.
Flacco the Clown cheered X100. Hype.
Hey, thank you for the cheer. Appreciate that, Fucho. Starting the hype train, I guess. Have to be careful with pistachios. Easy to have a handful after a handful. Yes. I remember that. And they had red lips. They had the red pistachios. I remember that. That's the way they build up, too. Got another charades. I think Liz had a good charade earlier, possibly. All right, here we go. Let me flip cameras on this hype train.
Mommy tried, but she couldn't do it.
Oh, okay. What? I need the instructions. I can't transform the bumblebee. What do you mean there are no instructions? No. Every transformer comes with instructions, Diana. Like, otherwise, why don't we never transform the transformer then?
Empire cheered X500.
What? What? I thought you were reading the instructions. How do I...
Here, Mommy was just joking.
I think one... her hand fell... Yeah. One of them fell off. Something fell off. Diana? The hand fell off or something. You've got a hand. This bumblebee is missing a hand. You're giving me a half-transformed transformer. Okay, how does that... I don't know how to frickin' transform a frickin' transformer. Okay, I'm guessing it goes like this.
You're already reading?
No, I was gonna start a charades,
Ah.
but... Yeah, the hand broke. This broke too.
Guys, I literally spent an hour trying to
Yeah.
form that.
Yeah.
Some pieces.
It came with instructions.
Why didn't you look? Oh, it comes with the girl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But dude, whoa, why are... Did these things break off, Diana? Oh. Okay, how about we never transform this?
No, I was making sure I was super careful, and the leg just popped up like every 2 seconds.
Diana, I don't think this is gonna get transformed. How do we... The leg... Yeah, I know, I got a hype train. What? What? Oh, crap.
Stringer Strings Shop Cheered X100.
Thank you so much, Kim. Appreciate that. Okay, so now I gotta do the, okay, so it's movie, 3 words. Movie, 3 words. First word. That's the, people, the. Okay. Second word. There you go. Restarted, got it. Green Mile. District 9 today. Good movie. Restarted gets those restarted gets those 1,000,000 points. The hairy eyeball. Okay. Gee, Diana. What did you do to Bumblebee? Dude, you mangled Bumblebee, dude. How the frack? Okay, I gotta figure out how the hell Diana... The Green Lantern. No, definitely not. Okay, so this is... How do I... Okay, so if I do it like this, then I can get the arm, the hand. I never got into Transformers, so never did the Transformers thing. Did I get this right? All right, so his arm is in. Okay. And his leg is down. Wait. This just doesn't... How the yeah, this is a really flimsy... This dang thing keeps falling apart. Not fun. Okay, so that's the hand, and if I... And the hand keeps falling off! You know, it was Masterfully Done Sing 2. Yeah, Jedi'd probably watch that. Oh, man. Seriously, this hand literally just keeps falling off. Like, dude, okay. This is not good. This is cheap and chintzy and it keeps falling apart. Diana? Oh, dude. Is it not... Something's not in there right. It just doesn't... Trying to figure out...
She's watching you so that you can,
Talk to her?
Yeah.
Where the heck did these other pieces... Okay, once this thing's transformed, it's never transforming again. That's all I'm going to say. Because we got to get this robot to stand up. It's like got to go on a certain way in order for it to not fall off. Okay, so there's that. There's that one. Why is... But see, one of these things looks like a foot. The other one doesn't. Why does one of these look like a foot? It's not you, it's me? What do you mean it's not you, it's me? That doesn't even make any sense, Diana. Look, I got Bumblebee here, but I gotta get his... Gotta get him to stand up. And I'm trying to figure out where this piece came from. Like, like, I'm looking for parity. Like, where did this piece come from? Here's the problem, honey. Diana, I don't know where the hell these pieces came from. So I can't put them back on and continue to transform. Like, this is not... Crap. Shh. Shh. How did... Did it... Dude. How did... This is not... The RC was nowhere near this level of nasty, horrible design. See, it looks like that would be... You mean it's not me, it's you? No, you didn't, Diana. You gotta... Okay, so do I... Okay, so that's... I think that's the foot. Oh, come on, dude. For reals? This is why I like the Transformers figures that I get. That's why I like these Transformers. Don't give her a Slinky to fix? Yeah. Slinkies, once they're shot, they are shot. That's it. But where did this go, Diana? What is this? What are these two pieces? My problem is I feel like when these things fell apart, you may have put them back improperly, such that I don't know, like, if this is ever going to be viable. Like, because it just doesn't seem... like these are anywhere near the same position. None of this makes sense. This is just rotated weirdly. Where does this piece go, Diana? I'm looking on each side and nothing. I'm not seeing it go anywhere. Is this like a weapon that it holds onto at the end? It must. Because I don't think this fell off. Okay, so I'm going to say... Yeah, this is definitely like an advanced... It's definitely not an intermediate transformer. Call Kevin. Call one of the. He's mechanically minded. Maybe he'll know how to get this sorted. See, I feel like you accidentally. Thank you, Fujo, for gifting the sub to my wife. Oh my god. These instructions are nuts.
Sub to Diana Perio. They have given 49 gift subs in the channel.
So it's like we have to do it reverse. Okay. This is not... How am I gonna... It's like these legs... have got to... It's... Aha! Okay, now that is starting to make sense. Okay. So. Here we go. Because it would have to do that. Oh, crap. No. No, how... It's got to stand up. Okay, so... How does it do that on that side? Come on, B. It's gotta be like that, yeah? Because I had to rotate it around. That was... Let me tell you, trying to transform this is akin to getting a bop in the head. And the problem is I keep trying to... Okay. If I can get it... If I can get just this part rotated... This part going up. How does it? Is there another? Okay, there. But that doesn't even come close to looking like... Okay, I think I gotta get this on the other side, so... Okay, wait. One of them comes off easily and the other one doesn't. Okay, this is just driving me nuts. Okay, so if I rotate that... and rotate this... Okay, I got the top. Have I ever seen Bad Case of Diarrhea? No. Why would I have? This. Thank you, Earl, for subscribing with Prime.
Wolf28 just resubscribed for 10 months, just before the New Year's.
It's like I got this leg working right. I gotta get this other one. If I rotate it out... It's like I gotta do a mirror version of that. Something wants to... They did make Transformer Star Wars figures a few years ago. No, you don't need to send me a Transformers for Dummies book. You need to actually transform it. Okay. For me. That's... It's in worse shape than it was before. Great. Okay, so this, I want to say, that side is done. I got one done. I think it's just this last leg is getting it. Okay, so that's rotated. See, this is not. Is that even on right? See, that doesn't look like it's... Did I put this back on right? Because this thing came off. Or it didn't. This? That's the guard. Okay. And that wheel is gotta, like, it's gotta go all the way down. How does it... What doesn't make any sense... Aha! This is the piece. This is the transform that I was missing. This has got to go. There we go. There we go. Okay. So then this. There we go. Okay. 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 Yes. I think I got it. Think I got it. I really think I got it. Okay, at least I think I transformed it. Oh my god. Which, let me tell you, compared to the mess I was handed... There we go. Aha! Alright, I believe I have transformed Bumblebee. I have transformed. B is transformed. Diana, is Diana watching? Is Diana watching? Is she watching? Although I still don't know what this is. It's like a... Don't know if it's like a cannon or a vehicle or what. But either way, I'm pretty sure I've transformed B. Where's Diana? Diana! Pretty sure I got it. Where did she go? All right. There's B. I think Jedi's coming up here. Jedi?
Yeah?
Here. I don't know where this piece goes. I think it goes somewhere. Oh. It goes on here?
Okay.
Oh, I see. This is an arm replacement. Okay, Jedi, here you go. I transformed B. I transformed him for you. This is a replacement hand. So you can replace the hand with a cannon. So careful with it. Careful, careful. Hand it to mommy very gently. Very, very, very gently. Like, so friggin' gently, it's not even funny gently. Oh my god. Level completed. Oh yeah, thanks Diana. Appreciate your help. That was sarcasm. Hey, what isn't sarcasm is do I get popcorn tonight? since, you know, I did ultimately transform for you and rolled out. Transformed and rolled out. Oh, I gotta get the coaster going, don't I? You're supposed to transform it into a car. You transform it into a car! I got it into a friggin' robot. Or let me put it this way, back into a friggin' robot. Transform it into a car. Who wants it into a car? We have plenty of friggin' Hot Wheels. Okay, let me put it this way. Now you have instructions. You had it halfway there, and that's why it took me forever to freaking get it undone. Oh, God. This family.
Files 2000199 just resubscribed for 9 months.
Thank you, X-Files. Appreciate the support. And supports. Because I've got... Oh. Dude, this is... Give me a second. This has been messed up for a bit, but it's okay. I have to use this again anyway. Okay. Let me get the it's extruding. Where's the where are my pliers? Oh wait, here's the there's a nut. That was a ghost pepper. No, Diana, I did not undo your progress. I freaking fixed your mess. By the way, the girl's still up here. This is the girl right here. There's a girl. I don't know if you can see it. She's very angry. This girl. I've got to get the other thing copied over. This is the last of the coasters. Come on. Gamma guard. Here we go. Last one. This should work. Theoretically. Hey, PN name, PG name, sorry. The day went well. Been printing out some battle droids here. And I'm about to start doing a assembling another battle droid, really. Printing out a third coaster. Can you really see? Sorry, sixth coaster? It was a snow day, so we did not shovel the drive. Cleaned up a bit around here, though. Diana did a lot. She really helped immensely. Working on a mock. Oh, what kind of mock? What are you trying to do? I don't do mocks. Or at least I don't do them very well. I do directions very well. I follow instructions very well. Just made a new top attachment from an old one. A mock. I assume when you say mock, you're talking about Lego stuff. That may be me, but that's just how I feel. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. Is that really mango? Is that real? Can we verify that's mango? Hang on. Can we verify? Can anybody verify this is truly mango? Because it appears to be a new account. Is it truly mango? Hey, Coda. Is it truly mango? Liz would know the truth. Is it mango? Is it really mango? That is the official mango? Are you sure DB3D makes? Are you sure? Are you confident that's the mango? Don't give me false hope. These mangoes cannot grow mustaches. Well, this mango just shaved his mustache. I'm not really a mango. If it is the mango, very happy to see it. If it's someone pretending to be the mango, then I'm disappointed. Because that is quite a Christmas miracle. And shout out, by the way, to DB3D Makes. Sorry if I missed the shout out earlier. Ugh. Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader? Both. Simultaneously. I would rather get this leg. Dude, I feel that the supports that I used here may not work out well. Because these may actually have been too tight. Or do you mean text messages? Then it would be, Chris isn't looking well. Wait, me? For my mustache? My former mustache? The artist formerly known as Mustache? Dude, this is messed up. It looks like I'm going to have to redo the supports in here. Holy cow. I've never... Because I did unique supports on this model, but... This is crazy. You're starting a sub war. I think you can make it, Dan. You've got a good community. Oops. Here we go. Let's get you a shout out. You're not dead to us. Au contraire, the fact that we remember you should say everything you need to know. Dude, this is like... If this does not work, I'm going to have to print from another slice. But I've got... It's okay. This was a test anyway. Good to work out the kinks. Boy, Mango is definitely having fun. It's a New Year's mango. It's a mango miracle. Dude, no, dude. This is like... Something's not. The good news is I get to do this again with the second one. Hey, Brett. Good to see ya. Hope your evening is going well, or went well, because you're other coast. Yeast Coast. Yeah, this was definitely over supported. Definitely over supported. Dang, dude. Normally this is inconsequential. It's just a quick pop out. It's loose. It's like there's something that's it wants out, but I can't get it out because it's too wide on one end. So instead I gotta friggin' pick at it. There we go. Got it. Dear God. Holy schmidt. Okay. That was not fun. I don't want to do that again. With the next model, I should say. Because second verse, same as the first. Whew. So I'm going to have to re-engineer the supports on the legs. Figuring out how to do that effectively is, again, going to take a fair amount of troubleshooting. These legs have just been, for this particular model, for the Battle Droid model, have been somewhat problematic. Or would you rather be locked in a room and have to hear Baby Shark repeat 24/7 the rest of your life, or have happened to you what happened to Anakin when you tried to solid ground on the lava planet? I'd have to say Anakin, because at least that would be over, and then I could be Darth Vader. So does anybody know why Mango popped in? If indeed it was Mango. Dan suggested it was Mango. Alright, that leg came out okay. Now, here we go again. This is, remember the last thing I was having a problem with? Same thing on this one, because of the supports. Painted on supports. But at least I kind of know what I'm dealing with a little bit more here. So I can go at it a little more pointedly. That old Mango guy was an a-hole? Well. Mango, we got some updates for you, Mango. If this really is Mango, we got some updates. Oh, yes, we do. We've got some updates. Yes, we do. We got some updates. How about you? There's a little birdie that keeps you updated on things. Really? Oh, that little birdie probably had one hell of an update for you then. Because let me tell you, things really went cockeyed. Especially with these dang supports. But you know what? The finished Battle Droid will be awesome. There we go. Got it. Yeah, I'm going to have to rework the supports on this one. It's okay. Trial and error. I'll have a viable Battle Droid when I'm done. Should probably update Brit. Alright, Krusty. Make it so. Brit may need to know, yeah. We found there was a great disturbance in the Force. So we're having to contact all Sith Lords. Yep. I never heard back from Diana on my popcorn, did I? She's mad at me for untransforming the Transformer, though she did not provide any kind of guidance. You have a secretary, Britt? Man. Must be nice. Alright, good. Roger, roger. Hey, RC Maniac. Use the Schwartz. Tell you what. This last week of the year is going to be interesting because it's a snow week. Literally nothing's been happening. Nothing's going to happen. It's great. Perfect way to end the year. All right. Oops. Hopefully I never accidentally snapped that. Everything's so far so good. What's poppin'? Well, we did a spicy nut challenge tonight. That will be going in the vlog. We did a transformer. I had to undo the damage that Diana did, even though she would claim that I'm the one who messed it up. I retransformed a transformer. Printed another battle droid here. Oh, sorry. This little battle droid fell over. I should do the Death Nut tube channel. I don't even know what that is. The Death Nut? That does not sound like fun. And we use this one. Oops. Just got all this filament everywhere. The links I go to make a little Star Wars figure. Let's do this one. Had a snow day, RC Maniac. That was fun. decided not to shovel the drive or the walk. Neither one. I'm like, yeah, not gonna worry about it. If only because I knew that it would continue to snow for a bit. By Tuesday, I may have to shovel the walk, though. May need to start watching a new series, because I'm mostly caught up on everything that I know of. Maybe watching Encanto tomorrow, Encanto or whatever, with Diana and Jedi. So that's on the slate. Fix him, dude. You are absolutely correct. The desks, you know, honestly, I mean, I've definitely used and abused this desk. This desk is used. It is lived in. The good news is that the final assembly is so much easier. It's easier to put together than it is to like tear everything, the brim and everything off. Hey, King Rawl 3D, thank you for following. Welcome to the Play Shop. Yeah, we got snow, Mango. It was a healthy snow. Very good snow here. It's gonna be a full-on snow week. That kind of snow. So it's not gonna be melting anytime soon. At least that I know of. Got a stretch? Thank you very much. Ooh, good stretch. Good stretch. And I am at home, so that was a home stretch. Yeah, see, most people print these complex objects. Me, nah, it'd be too easy. You thought I was trying to fart? Well, you wouldn't be too far off. I've already dropped a couple. One of my farts, Zach Rutledge. Shout out to you. I may have to do that though. One of the farts was fueled by a Carolina Reaper. I had a Carolina Reaper thing. Thank you, Britt. We did a nut taste test challenge thing. And one of them was sprinkled with Carolina Reapers. Diana had a problem. It burned Diana. I mean, it was burned. It was definitely burned, but it wasn't, I was able to handle it. I was kind of surprised. Fun kind of burn. Didn't bother me. Bothered her, though. I'd have a couple more. I'll probably have to eat the whole thing anyway, but now I can say that I've had a Carolina Reaper. And a ghost pepper. Didn't have one of those either before today or yesterday. There we go. Oh, no. That's like way too friggin' loose. Yeah, this is way too friggin' loose. It's nice, but it's just sometimes when they print, it's because it's just loose because of how I had to maneuver with the supports. I'm thinking. But, you know, for something that's not going to get a lot of action, see a lot of action, it should be fine. Oh, gotta get this. There's a reason you rebelled. Your family were good citizens, shoveled their sidewalk and driveway for decades. Then one day, had an ice storm and decided not to do it. That storm, everyone in the neighborhood was given tickets for not shoveling the sidewalks. Father led the neighborhood to rebel against the police department because they never gave tickets to the couple neighbors who never shovel. But one time we got a bad ice storm, they decided to ticket everyone. In the end, nobody paid. Wow. My Christmas. I somehow got sleep. Oh, congratulations. Chatted with remote family. Surprise filament. Lego crocodile locomotive lighting kit. Oh, cool. Very nice. That sounds very exciting. Roger, roger. So there's a definite difference up close between one that was printed at 0.15 and another at 0.2 and 0.15. You can definitely see the difference. It's subtle. Would I say worth it? Worth the extra time? I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. Like I said, the thing that I have to go back and effectively retool is the where the supports were in here. So I just need to paint a little bit on the outside, I think, and then I think it would bridge just fine instead of having to paint the whole thing. That's easy enough to fix. That's right. All the Nomis are here. Can I show this noob the difference? Not easily. Basically, it comes down to 0.5 millimeter layer height difference. Uh-oh, someone was timed out. Fucho timed out Zach. Ugh. That's tough. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little easier for you. I'm gonna zoom in on the on a bit of the model. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to maneuver a tiny bit. So here on the crotches, right? And like I said, they're not easy to discern, but on this one, there are more. If you look at the right thigh, there are more lines on this model versus this one versus the other one. That's because this would have been printed at a finer resolution. Another way of, so there are more lines, there would be more layers. If I go up, pan up, it would also you could also see that potentially this one here is a bit smoother than this one, so that there would appear to be fewer lines depending on where you were looking, because there are more lines because of how a layer a layer is more frequent. How can I explain it? I am not someone who explains these things very well. But to the naked eye, yeah, you'd be hard pressed to tell the difference between one or the other. Either way, I feel both turned out rather well. I'm really happy with both of the battle droids. Right now, Loyal Moses, this is pre-recorded. I don't do anything live. I 3D print everything in a pre-recorded capacity. Live video, maybe one day I'll get into it. Maybe. Here's another thing that I 3D printed tonight. I also 3D printed this one here. And you can tell the difference between not just these models, but the other ones that I've done as well. You know, this one was done in a gold filament here. This one in a tan filament, gold, tan. And let me go ahead and zoom in again, just to kind of give you a closer look. Here, there's the Stormtrooper. Now again, this is a digital zoom, so don't get too excited. And there's the Megatron, right next to the Stormtrooper. Happy little Stormtrooper. Subs are dropping like flies, sadly. End of the year, I think everyone's disappeared from Twitch. No, obviously I did not 3D print the Megatron, nor did I 3D print the Optimus Prime. These are from Super 7. I found them at Target. They seem to be, the gold seem to be Target exclusive Transformers figures. Transformers that don't actually transform. So, yeah. These two from Super 7. This one 3D printed. So, it's a nice little tan trooper to go along with the battle droids that I did. Roger. The test battle droid was the one that I just printed off. I'm going to be probably giving it to somebody, the battle droid. So no form. No, they're modeled. These 5 POA figures are modeled like the Transformers characters in the Transformers cartoon back in the day in the 80s, you know, when I grew up. And out of all the Transformers figures or figurines that have ever been produced, I know people get excited when, you know, there's an option to get a Transformer, because, you know, Transformers are fun to transform. I only really ever wanted a 5 POA, 5 points of articulation, head swivel, arm swivel, and then leg swivel, kind of like a Star Wars character. Scale. These are scaled like vintage Star Wars figures. These are everything I ever wanted in a Transformer. So I love that Super 7 exists. I love that 5 POA figures are continuing to be produced. Very happy about that. But these two are, even though you can get the other Transformers now, like the regular paint app Transformers, these two appear to be Target exclusives. These are like the second or third Target exclusive Transformer figures that I've seen from Super 7. Because the toys never look like the cartoon figures. Exactly, Zach. That was... I'm not going to say that was my problem with it, but that's why I got really excited when I found out they were doing these Transformers. And I knew immediately these were the ones that I wanted. And I'll go as far as to say the same thing, the 5 POA stuff, the same holds true for the Super 7 G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe figures, right? That's Trapjaw. And of course, He-Man, right? These are the types of figures I would have wanted as a kid, right? Then you've got like, if I open this one, go into my bag of tricks, and pull out a Destro, right? This is a 5 POA Destro figure. So these are here at this point. I'm just going to remove the 3D printed one. These are the ones that Super 7 made as though they were styled like Kenner figures. So not super articulated. They're 5 POA. So like I would, as a kid, I absolutely would have wanted to collect all. I wouldn't have been able to, but like these are the ones that I would have wanted more so than the He-Man figures as they were styled. I think originally they were modeled to be like 5 POA, be like a Star Wars figure because they were so popular, right? So I'm glad that Super 7 has kind of continued with that. Just got your hands on some Gen 1. Whoa, really? Dude, that must have cost you a pretty penny. Gen 1? Wow. The only Gen 1 that I've wanted, Zach, maybe keep your eye out, I guess. The cassette tape creatures from Soundwave. Those are the ones I would have wanted out of all of them. So like those are the ones I'm kind of looking for. I don't want to like price them because I know I'd be wanting to chase them down. Like, you know, remember like what was it? Laserbeak was one of them. What was it? What was it? What was there was a dog or like a wolf. What was that one? Rampage? What was that? What was that one called? I can't remember. But I want the cassette tape ones. Very reasonable. He's basically doing a claim sale on Twitch. Oh, nice. I probably should subscribe to people who do that. Who sell those kind of vintage toys on Twitch and whatnot. So if you've got leads of vintage toy sellers, let me know. For sure. Loyal, forever will it dominate your destiny. And King Rawl 3D says, I gotta say, I was more into Voltron than I was into Transformer. Possibly the other way these days. Wow. What do you think about the 5 POA stuff then? A. B. I do have a Voltron figure. I have the assembled figure because Super 7 also made the Voltron assembled figure. So I got that. I got that. So that's my Voltron figure. The Super 7 5 POA Voltron figure. That's the only one I wanted. Because this is it. You know, you've got to limit the collection, right? Had all those, but beat them to it. See, I did some cursory searches on eBay. If only for just a couple of the cassette tapes, or maybe just one. Just to have a G1, that'd be the only G1 that I would want, probably. I'm not as much into the vintage Joes. I've seen them thrifting sometimes, but I haven't really picked them up. I picked up, you'll see him in the vlog, because Jedi was playing with them, Masters of the Universe. I thrifted a whole bunch of them, and now I can't find my Grizzlor, and I had it. And I know I had it like months ago, but it's like completely disappeared. And I don't know where the hell it went. Which drives me nuts. A. B. I have the figure. C. Finding these are hard. C. A. This is what I got. What? What? I don't understand, RC Maniac. What do you mean? What does that mean? What's going on here? I also happen to have some extra nuts around here. Yeah, nuts. Yeah. He's got nuts. Would you like to see these nuts? I got these nuts for you. Yeah. I am also 5 POA. You POS. Beavis, knock it off. These are also Super 7 5 POA figures that I never thought I'd get. And then I realized, I'd be kicking myself if I did not get a Beavis and Butthead 5 POA action figure. Because why not? You said nuts. You said, A, I have the figure, and I thought of the Whose Line skit. Oh, I could barely remember any of the Whose Line skits. Yes, and I did shave. Actually, I sneezed and my unibrow dropped. I went, ah, shit! And it went like that. Because I don't know if you noticed, but I did not shave my unibrow for like 2 months. And I went, ah, shit! And then it went like there. And the rest of it fell off. So I was like, shit! And then that fell off, and then the unibrow dropped. That's like that. Just like that. Beavis, are you playing with your dolls? Yeah, Butthead. You're a doll. Do I actually like the show Beavis and Butthead? Yeah, I watched it a long time ago. Although, that said, I did not... wasn't my favorite show. I thought it was irreverent, and I enjoyed it for that. But beyond that, not really. I wasn't really into watching music videos either. So that aspect of the show, the metal, not really into that kind of music. So that aspect of the show, it was the irreverence of Beavis and Butthead that I enjoyed. Just the silly, stupid nature of Beavis and Butthead. This comedy's too lowbrow. What, my unibrow? It is very... Now here's the thing. I don't know how long this is going to grow. I mean, I'll keep growing it, but I don't know how long before this goes. Because the beard annoyed me, it had to go. The goatee annoyed me, it had to go. The mustache continued to annoy me because food and everything. So that had to go. This doesn't annoy me. This part. At all. Just does not. At least until it reaches my nipples, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get how far. I wonder how far this can go. That's my question, because I've never grown this out longer than 2 months. I've never. So we're now on a. This is my what was it? The soul patch. I have a soul. I have a soul. I was like Butthead on Tech TV, loyal. In fact, many people called me Butthead. Many people, as a matter of fact, still call me Butthead. Yeah, Butthead. Oh boy. Well, I've got you some fancy beard scrub. Nice. I had beard oil, used it. I kept it. I mean, it's just oil. Maybe Diana can figure out, maybe she can use it for something. It's regular oil. They just put it in a little syringe, the eyedropper thing. You don't actually want to put the oil in your eye, though. I learned the hard way. It was not good. Not fun. I said, seagulls, stop it now. Everyone told me not to stroll on that beach. Woo-hoo. Said seagulls gonna come, poke me in the coconut, and they did. And they did. Had me going like, nothing I could do but yell when these birds attacked me. When I tried to run, I fell. Then these kids started laughing, and then got hit in the neck with a hacky sack. Where'd it come from? Yeah, gotta run, 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 jump. I can be your backpack while you run. Swing from a hairy vine. I can be your backpack while you climb. Close your eyes and lift. Rocks with your special gift. You gotta run, 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 and stop. Put me down. I like to groove and boogie. Yeah. Show you my dance moves. If I had your giant feet out there on the beach, I could have outrun those birds. You're a psycho wiener. Let me grab my beater. Don't hit me. Please. Don't hit me. Come on, man. Quit that banging. Hey, what's that stank? You put a fish in my basket. Ha 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 ha, yeah.
Rotledge cheered X100.
Thank you, Zach. I was wondering if anyone was going to stop me. I'm probably the only one here who knows that song. It was like one of the first songs Jedi ever learned. Who are we rating tonight? Well, let's see here. Who needs some love? Who needs our love tonight? Alberta 3D? We can give Alberta 3D a raid. He needs a little boost. Let's see if we can break through his chat bot tonight. Unlike the last time. I got timed out. Let's see if it's... Let's see if I still... Oh, that was not good. Did that... Hey, what's that stank? Put a fish in our basket. Oh, yeah. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. May the force be with you always. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me tonight. We're going to be rating another 3D printing streamer. Who's this? Yeah, Sapiens. It's been a while since we rated him. We interacted with him early on, but never really heard back from him. We rated Panfred in the past month, and he looks like he's got a lot of love tonight. Rightfully so. All those people are definitely worth following. Buana's doing a stream at Hun. What? Open them now?
Yeah.
Why don't we open them tomorrow on the stream and do a taste test? Yeah.
Now.
Well, no, but we're about to wrap up. Yeah, I know.
Why do you guys wrap up really
Early? It's not early, dude. It's 8:42. It's almost bedtime.
I like bedtime.
It is. All right. Get those Perilla Raider emotes ready.
Buddy.
We're going to be Tuscan rating Alberta 3D.
Alberta?
Alberta 3D. Alberta 3D. And it'll be awesome. Get the Perilla Raider emotes set, locked, and loaded. Who's this Jakius? No problem, Mine37388. Thank you for hanging tonight. Thank you, everybody, for hanging tonight. Really appreciate it. You're with Jedi. It's not like, well, RC Maniac, you're not the one who has to deal with her. Okay? I'll be back tomorrow with a finished coaster. Printing something else. I don't know what. Probably more figures. More than likely Star Wars. Here we go. Going to be Tuscan rating. Hopefully not banned from chat like last time. Alberta 3D. See everybody tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. Here we go. Tuscan rating in 3, 2, 1. Let me set him up there. All right, let's see if this one worked. Because the last time, his chat could not handle us. Here we go. Perilla Raider. Okay, we weren't banned. Yay!